Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another plant update. Here we go. As you know, most of the plants are outside. Actually, all of them are. Well, 3 of them aren't. So here we are, outside. First things first, there's the Majesty Palm. Not much new about it, other than this branch is getting kind of old. And run down, but the new frond did fully expand and it's looking nice, looking real nice. There's also another new frond coming in. The second newest frond's also looking good. I guess we've pruned off a few branches since last time. Yep, so it's been able to focus its energy on this new one, new frond coming in, and this one as well. So it's gotten fertilizer pretty much every week now. Last plant update I think was 3 weeks ago, so it's doing pretty good. I've been fertilizing everything weekly, and there's been a lot of growth. So citrus tree here is doing pretty good. We got a new bud coming in there, some new buds here. Its soft leaves are starting to harden, which is nice, very nice. Down here you can see hardening of the stems, the new stems coming in. Looks like none of the new stems have turned to bark though, so as you go up the branch there, the trunk, you can see that it's barky down here, bark, it turns to green. So I guess that's kind of the next thing we're waiting for. It's doing well with the fertilizer. So yeah, like I think I featured it in a couple other videos, but the palm trees get that Jack's fertilizer, Jack's palm fertilizer, and the citrus tree gets this tropical houseplant food. It's a very small pH, but I think the pH is 1.51. So it's very hard to over fertilize with that, but it just gets a couple squirts per gallon. And it actually does work. I mean, we do get a lot of growth. So moving on to the communal Washingtonia robustas here. Communal pots are doing really well. I mean, these have grown a lot in the last 3 weeks. You can see their fronds are starting to shoot straight up and expand. Really nice growth. Their stems have thickened as well. And I've also pruned off a lot of the older looking fronds. So there's only 5 plants in this communal pot. Here we have this one. Communal pot's doing also very well. Could probably prune off a couple more things here. Looks like something got to that one. But yeah, no, these are looking good. I put some flame tree seeds in a bag. Don't remember if I mentioned that last update. But all of these flame trees came out of a bag. It was a bag that I germinated them in. Germinated the seeds in. They went in on 7/23, so the 23rd of July, and they're already all in pots and growing really well. They also have gotten fertilized with this. I was just experimenting with that, and it turns out pretty well. I mean, we have, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 out of 20 seeds have germinated so far, and I think the bag over there has 2 more that I need a pot. But I mean, they're looking, these are all bonsai flame trees that I'm starting to just throw outside right away. Make sure that they are exposed to the elements, I guess you could call it. See if they do better out here than they do in the plant tent. So here is Washingtonia robusta from seed, the one that's looking the best and the biggest, since I put it in a big pot. I mean, look at the width of that frond there. 8 months old, looking pretty well. Other Washingtonia, all of those 3 are Washingtonias, doing all pretty well. All have been pruned and fertilized. Here's a pepper. It's looking pretty good. Pepper from seed. I don't know if it's a jalapeno or a bell. I guess we'll find out if it starts producing. But those have also just gotten basic Miracle Grow, like gardening fertilizer. So Over here, since we lost a bunch of California palms, these are all California fan palms from seed. They're all doing very well. They're all starting their frond, their first or their second frond, so that's exciting. Looking pretty good. That flame tree, I don't know, I put him over there because he's having trouble removing his helmet. I tried pulling on it yesterday and I almost broke him in half, so he's going to have to either figure it out or he's going to die, so that's what's going to happen to him. Here's the bag. I'll grab it. This is where I germinated them. Oh, looks like we have 3 more in there. I'm going to have to repot. That's great. So we'll probably have to do that later in the week. But yeah, they're doing pretty good. Cactus, I put him out here just to see if anything changes. It looks like it's maybe gotten a little bigger. I don't know. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff. There's still 3 more flame trees inside the original ones, but they're not doing very good. I'll close out the plant update with those in there. But yeah, everything out here is looking pretty well. So this Washingtonia robustas, they both have new fronds coming in. I don't know if I mentioned that, and they were also pruned, so everything's looking pretty good. So we'll go check on those bonsais inside quick. Oh, good. Got stitch. All right. So here's the plant tent. Move this down. These aren't looking the best. So he's been pretty much like that for the last 3 weeks. Not really much growth. Doesn't look like he's dying. This one's starting to fall over, pretty dead. This is the one that's only got real growth on it. So you can see there's some new growth right there. I don't know what's going on with these, but if I put them outside now, they'll for surely die. I think I'm going to try and hang on to this one though, so I'll probably shoot him some water here in a minute. But you know, I'll just see what happens. Since I did spend so much time on them, I'll see if they can't survive the elements here. I've been hearing that just indoor flame trees are hard to grow. They do better outside, which could explain why the ones just took off outside that I just put out there. But yeah, here we are. This is plant update 21, the big 2-1. Alrighty, folks. A1 plant sauce is out.